Hey, Sarah, welcome back.
Thank you, Fatboy.
Do tell us what's popping.
Well, Keke Palmer and the father of her child, Darius Dalton, are what's popping. And it looks like these two are not slowing down on their relationship. And I think everybody just went emotional and projected their own insecurities on their relationship or the dynamic of their relationship. And I think because of that, Keke Palmer just decided to capitalize on it because she recently celebrated her 30th birthday, and that was on the 26th of August. And right now we have just gotten, some resurfaced footage of the two of them on her birthday, and they look like they seem to be, going strong. So all of you are here making the most. He did make this caption on her birthday: "Happy birthday to a one-of-a-kind being. Hoping your 30s brings you many joys and triumphs."
Well, this is very confusing because I can think back to, and we discussed this a lot back when it was unfolding. They were throwing shade at each other. First him when he criticized the way she was dressed, and then she releasing, I think, some videos after or Instagram posts and other things afterwards where she was like just trying to say how she's not phased and you can't tell her what to do. I don't know if it was explicitly stated that yes, it was stated that her boyfriend had moved on.
Allegedly.
And then...
But he came out and said that he has not addressed any of that stuff. And that is all that he said.
And then she appears in the Usher video, which it seems like she's throwing shade at the boyfriend also. To me, everything fit. So I am surprised that they're still together.
Or maybe they were just trolling us.
Were they really?
You know that friend of yours? You know that friend who says, "I'm done with him. He has done this, that." Next thing you know,
they're back together.
They're back together. Now you look dumb for having said the things that you said about him. And now you have to bite your tongue. And now you're the one who is being thrown under the bus. I've been that friend before. And I do my best to not say a damn thing to my friends about my friends' relationships. I'll just be there saying, However, I did say a couple of things about the situation. And at the time, for me, these were my thoughts. Him addressing her in that way, I thought that perhaps they were having some, relationship problems, because it didn't make any sense to me for him to address her on social media as if they don't live in the same house. So at the time, I thought that maybe they were having relationship problems or whatnot, but not had, completely broken up. And then I also, when the stories came out that he had moved on and now he was filing for custody, blah, blah, blah. We even had this conversation. I thought that maybe they were breaking up on their way to breaking up. But it seems like that is not the case.
And you were even happy. I think you were wishing her the best. You were calling him a loser, good riddance. You were celebrating her newfound independence.
No, I was not celebrating her newfound independence, Gawe. I was just saying it is
very
unfortunate.
For her.
No, I was just saying that for him to be trying to take custody for a child that's under 1 year old, it's going to be very difficult for him, especially when the child is still breastfeeding and whatnot. And we even had this conversation. I say that in family court, the mothers do take, are given more, what's the word?
Priority when it comes to custody.
When it comes to custody of the kids. It has to take specific examples to show that she's an unfit mother so that you can take away her children from her. So anyway, it seems that they're together. This is what people are saying in the comments. Everybody just assumed they broke up. That's why a lot of you are still single right now. Another person say, this is why we all have to mind our own business. Another person went on to say, they never say they broke up though, and the internet as always tried to create a narrative and everyone else just ran with it. However, there's something that Keke Palmer did post. She was here kissing her baby on the mouth, and I'm not one to tell a mother how to take care of her child, but it makes me cringe and makes me very icky, and I arc every time when I see parents kissing their babies on the mouth, because there are a number of bad things that could happen to your child if you kiss your child in the mouth.
Such as?
For instance, your baby can contract oral herpes, and I'm trying to do. I'm here. I'm here doing that research for you, so that you don't have to. Oral herpes, your baby can contract oral herpes. Although it's not serious in adults, it can be very fatal in newborn babies. Also, dentists advise that parents should refrain from kissing their children on the lips, particularly before the baby's teeth have developed, as they could spread harmful bacteria to their young ones. That is before the first tooth appears. A baby's mouth is usually free of cavity-causing bacteria. So you have to be 1000% sure that you have really good oral hygiene, oral hygiene. Oral hygiene. I'm struggling to say this. You know what I mean, right? You have to be 1000% sure. And this is the thing. A lot of adults do not take the time to actually frequently test themselves to make sure that they're safe and also to make sure that their mouth is
clean.
So please stop kissing your babies
as an
in
African,
the mouth.
and people and even I think the president has said things like kissing. These are Western things. The mouth is for eating.
Is it now?
So if we
the mouth is for eating. Okuria.
So I don't know who makes the rules as to what forms of expressing affection is acceptable or not. I guess to each their own. But as for Keke Palmer, I mean, look, if she's back together with her baby dad, it's obviously better for the child. Now, I don't know if this means they're fully back together as a couple, but if they're
maybe they're being cordial.
If they're being cordial and friendly,
other,
then I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And good on them for having the maturity to go beyond their differences and to move in that direction.
Absolutely, it's very important.